This is Up for Debate, episode number 277, recorded July 4th, 2024. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Up for Debate, the debate podcast where the two hosts agree on everything. I'm Sean Jennings, joined as always by a man who lives for life, liberty, and the pursuit of podcasting. It's Matt Mariani. Hello, Matt. Good evening.
That I do, Sean. Proud to be an American today on the 4th of July. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling patriotic. I'm feeling the red, white, and blue.
Indeed. You got your Hawaiian shirt on?
A great tradition of our nation.
Your patriotic shirt? I've got my patriotic hat, I guess. I may just wear it for the whole episode. I know
the hat that is explicitly not from this country.
No, but it's very, very comfortable. I may just make this hat an integral part of my identity now.
I think you should wear it every day. It's a good
What's
look.
more American than that, you know? Just taking something and making it your own.
Well, I don't think most people don't know this. The hat was actually invented in America. It was actually a New York City immigrant in the Bronx back in 1912 invented the hat. The original hat was actually just a piece of fabric you would put on top of your head, and over time sort of evolved into the hat we know today.
That's right. And his name, James Hat.
James Hat. You know, I do have to look this up because it just cracked me up. I just happened to see the other day the names of the guys who started Dave & Buster's, which it won't surprise you to learn their names are Dave and Buster, but their exact full names are very funny. Where's the dang Wikipedia page for this? Because that's always my go-to joke. It's David Dave Corriveau and James Buster Corley. Originally it was called Cash McCools.
Anyway. They totally should have kept that name.
Cash
so
McCools
much better
awesome.
of a name.
Cash McCools is awesome.
Cash McCools, way better name. Come on.
Yeah, no, they were Dave and
In
Buster.
An alternate universe, they left the name Cash McCools. Way better. Come on, Dave and Buster's versus Cash McCools. Come on.
There was a great post years ago that I just have to remember. Some guy was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to tell people Dave and Buster's also started Barnes and Noble. Their names are Dave Barnes and Buster Noble. And I said, can't prove it wrong, right?
You can't.
Now, Matt, we haven't done the show in a little bit. You were traveling internationally. I was traveling domestically.
Right.
You said this evening, I have an idea for the show tonight. And you did not tell me what it is. Now,
right.
Normally that would terrify me. But I'm a calm, relaxed man. It's I'm declaring my independence from being stressed out about your ideas. So, Matt,
hey, there you go.
With all the excitement I have within me, Matt, what are we talking about tonight?
Okay, I'm gonna sit on the floor for this one because this couch. I had to do a quick rearrangement. So, as you could probably tell, those of you watching the video version here, I am podcasting from my basement tonight. Reason being is mostly because I've been away, and my upstairs level is essentially an attic, and so it's like very, very hot up there. So I decided to reset and come down here. I've done a few shows down here in the basement. Unfortunately, that means I'm not able to bring the whole microphone setup down here with me, but I hope this will suffice for now.
Oh, you sound
Sean, I figured today's the 4th of July, right?
Yes.
Today it's all about the fireworks. It's all about the cookouts. It's all about the red, white, and blue. But another tradition that I think we all have, especially folks in our generation as Americans, is a game that we have all played, a computer-based game that has to do with American history that we are going to live stream on Twitch for the very first time.
Mavis Beacon teaches typing. Let's go!
Good guess, though. Good guess. I don't know. Is Mavis Beacon? I guess she's not Canadian, is she?
She's not real. She's not a real person. You do know that there is no Mavis Beacon. It's just a character they made up for the game, but there was no real person ever named Mavis
The
Beacon.
woman on the box is not
She's
Mavis
just
Beacon?
she's a model. She's a model.
What?
She's not Mavis Beacon. Did I just like destroy your whole childhood?
No. What? I thought she was like an expert typist.
Nope. No
She's
such thing.
But she's in the game, Sean.
I'm telling you. Well, she's like Mario's a character. Mavis Beacon is a character, but she does not exist outside of the games themselves.
We need to do a deep dive on this.
On the history of Mavis Beacon.
What is the fate of Mavis Beacon? What is
It's
she
like
doing
Uncle
now?
Ben. It's like just not a real person.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, so it is not Mavis Beacon. No, we are not going to be playing Mavis Beacon. Sean, we are going to be playing. No, I think I'm going to have you guess. What do you think we're going to be playing?
Do you want me to give joke fake answers or the one I think is the real answer?
You can surprise me with that.
Number Munchers?
I don't know what that is.
Is it the Oregon Trail?
It is the Oregon Trail, Sean.
What?
I knew you'd get it.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it up to you. Do you want to pilot, or do you want me to take the reins and co-pilot? It's up to you. Since I'm springing this on you.
I would prefer to pilot only because I know my computer has a lot more juice than yours does. So, I would feel. Is this in a browser somewhere?
It is a browser. Yeah, I was actually gonna send it over chat.
Perfect. There you go. Oh, look at that.
If I can.
All right. Well, this is great. The Twitch chats show up in Riverside. That's neat.
I just noticed
I did not know
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
This is awesome. How do I send you a chat?
If you hit Studio Chat below live stream chat.
Oh, okay.
It'll just go to us.
This is very official.
It's backstage.
Okay. This is all the backstage stuff. All right. So did you get my link?
I did. If I hit play game. Oh boy! All right, let me see if I can adjust.
This is the deluxe version. We should mention this is Oregon Trail Deluxe.
Do I look like I'm made of money here?
If we have time, I'm not saying if we will. We may have to save this for another episode. I've also got another CD in the deck. I've got another bullet in the chamber here.
I love the
I've got Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, the original.
Oh, that's a great one. Don't tell me I got to restart.
That could perhaps be for now, for next week, whatever, wherever the night takes us. The night is young, even though it is like 1:00 in Ireland time. And I just flew in this morning, but the night here is young. Okay.
All right, you see that, Matt?
I can see it. I see it, Sean. The Oregon Trail. Welcome to the Oregon Trail, everybody.
Yes, indeed. We are in. Are you ready to travel the trail? There aren't any options I got to screw with, is there?
I am almost ready. So. Just for the folks at home there, what is our Twitch channel called?
Oh my goodness. Folks, if you're not subscribed to us, twitch.tv/Don't Panic Show. No, that's the other one. Twitch.tv/Up for Debate TV, I believe, is our Twitch.
Okay.
And people should definitely, Up for Debate TV. Check us out there. We got a few people in there right now watching.
Very cool.
And you can see us play the game in these super high-res, high-end graphics. Can you hear the music a little bit there, Matt?
I can. It's coming in loud and clear.
Perfect. I'm glad. Yep. All right. So let's hit travel the trail here, and then get set up. You're about to begin a great adventure traveling the Oregon Trail across the rugged landscape of North America. Your covered wagon, pulled by a team of oxen, will travel from Independence, Missouri, to the fertile Willamette Valley of the Oregon Territory, a journey of approximately 2,000 miles. Before you set off, register your name, and then you'll buy supplies and do all sorts of stuff. So we're going to hit new game, Matt. And what do we want the name of our character to be?
Well, Sean, I think we came up with a pretty good one early on in the show. Actually, we've kind of got our pick here. we've kind of got our pick because I'm between two. I think you might know what the two are, but
Oh no. Oh no.
I like either. Well, okay, so you can. There's like more than one character, if I remember, right?
Yes, we can name the other people in our wagon.
So, all right, I think our first character should definitely be Dingle Pizza.
Oh, of course. It just sounds like a settler name, doesn't it?
Does.
All right. So we've got. I don't know how long will it let us type. No, we can't. We can do Dingle. Can't fit
All
Dingle
right.
Pizza, unfortunately, but Dingle's a good one. Who else? Who else do we have? Do you want a character named Pizza?
How many characters do we get? We get like 4,
5.
right? Oh, okay. All right. One of them has to be. I feel like. Yeah, we could do one as Pizza, right? So Dingle, we've got Pizza. We've got. We probably should go like really patriotic with the other ones, right?
Oh, sure.
But I think we also have to make sure that we have another character named. Maybe Dave, maybe Buster, or maybe Cash McCool.
I like Buster. Cash McCool might be too long, but we could do McCool, and then maybe we do like Uncle Sam. Or you want something more patriotic?
No, Uncle's. How about
Eagle?
Yeah, how about Eagle? All right, Eagle hot dog. Can we do
Well,
that?
we only have so much space.
We have enough space. We don't have enough space for hot
we
dog.
We don't have enough. No.
All right. How about this? Well, when these characters are inevitably going to die.
Yes,
we'll probably have a
more
second round. The second round, we'll save hot dog. I feel like McCool might make another appearance. This is great. So we have to pick our occupation.
To Lame in the chat, this is the Oregon Trail, the classic version we're going to be playing this evening in honor of America. Now, Matt, we've got Dingle, Pizza, Buster, McCool, and Eagle. What would we like Dingle's occupation to be? We've got banker, blacksmith, carpenter, doctor, farmer, merchant, saddle maker, and teacher.
Ooh, Dingle is definitely a farmer.
Okay,
I feel like that's a farmer name, right?
Because I do believe that you get different things based on. Farmer is the second hardest.
Good. That's good, Sean. I want that. I like that.
You like a challenge. All right. Well, we're going to get started here with your boy Dingle. Now, we're at Matt's General Store. Look at that.
Wow.
It does kind of look like
Did you name it that? Or is that...
No, that comes with it. Everyone back in those days was named Matt.
Right.
Now, we have $400 to spend. And a list of things. We've got oxen, clothing, bullets, spare wheels and axles. We've got pounds of food, Matt. How would you like to divide this up?
Well, Sean. Yeah,
there's some tips here. At least 6 oxen, at least 200 pounds of food.
You know what?
Yes.
This is the 4th of July.
Yes.
Okay. And we don't need any tips from Matt. We don't need any help from Matt.
Okay.
Because we're Americans.
Because we're Dingle,
we can do this. We can do it on our own without any help from Matt. So thank you, Matt, for trying to tell us what to do. But as independent Americans, I think we should just be able to do whatever we want. So let's well, how do you feel about that, Sean? You agree? Do you think that's
bring it on? Listen, Matt.
Wise? Yeah.
You're in the driver's seat here.
That's right.
I'm happy to direct the show, but you're the visionary. So, Matt, how many oxen do you, Dingle, think we need?
So Matt claims we need 6 oxen.
Okay.
Oxen are expensive. Oxen are $20.
$20.
$20 each, right? So that's what that's $120 worth of oxen. That's kind of crazy to me. I think we could probably get away with like 4 oxen.
Okay.
What do you think about that? I think that's fine. Probably fine.
How about sets
4
of clothing?
Clothing we're going to probably need a lot of. I would probably recommend. There's 4 of us, or there's 5 of us, right? We need to travel the Oregon Trail in style. We need to look good because when you look good, you feel good. You look
Absolutely,
good, you feel good,
100%.
right?
Dress for the job you want.
I think at least, Sean, between 5 of us, probably like 30 to 35 sets of clothing. At least. I'm just gonna because we need to
Matt,
look
that's
good,
300 of
feel
our
good.
$400.
Look good, feel good, Sean. Look good, feel good, right?
Okay.
Right? Okay. I mean, you can
That
disagree.
leaves-
This is America. This is the 4th of
mean,
July.
it leaves us $20 for like food,
Hunt the buffalo. That's what the buffalo are for, right?
but we can't afford any bullets.
What do you think our forefathers did, Sean? What do you think they did when they couldn't
All right,
afford
Matt.
bullets?
Hey, listen,
Okay?
you're in charge. I'm just McCool here.
Cool.
How many boxes of
Playing
bullets
it
would you
McCool.
like?
All the rest of the money goes to bullets. All the rest of it.
So
I don't know.
No food.
What are wagon tongues? Do we need those? Is that something that's really necessary?
Well, if it breaks, you will.
Bullets, Sean, will get you food. Bullets will get you food. Okay.
Well, there you go. So we have 4 oxen, 10 boxes of bullets, and 30 sets of clothing. You like that? You feel good about that?
I feel good about it. I think
because I'm going to hit buy.
Maybe we buy a little bit of food. Maybe we buy a little bit of food.
So how many? So you want to go to 2 oxen?
Yeah, so I was going to say drop it maybe like 3 oxen.
Okay, 3 oxen.
And then use whatever's left over to buy us food. However much food that is. I think that's good. I think it's good. Why do we need 4 oxen?
Oh, I have to put 2 in here.
I feel like if pizza gets too riled up on the trip, we can just make him pull the wagon.
3 oxen, 100 pounds of food. All right, I'm going to hit buy.
Do it.
Done.
Yes.
Now, you need to decide when to set off on the trail. If you leave too early, there won't be much grass. You may encounter some cold weather and late spring snowstorms, but if you leave too late, you may not get to Oregon before winter. When would you like to start? You choose March through August.
I'm taking July. This is the 4th of July. We're leaving in July.
A little late, but that's okay. There's no shame in that. All right, and now we're in the game. Love this interface. We're in Independence, Missouri, July 1st, 1848. We've got our 3 oxen, 30 sets of clothing, 200 bolts, and 100 pounds of food. Now, there's a bunch of options here. I don't think we're quite going to use any of them yet. Hunt. We can adjust the pace and the rest. We can trade, look at our rations. But I think for right now, Matt, I'm going to hit continue, and we'll get started.
Good. Looking good, feeling good.
Now, what's our pace here, Matt? Do you like a steady pace, a strenuous pace, or a grueling pace? This is important. You got to get this right.
A steady pace. We're looking good. We're feeling good. We got a lot of good like clothes and stuff. We can't
now,
really
rations. Yeah. Do you want filling, meager, or bare bones? We don't have much food, mind you.
But not yet. We don't have much food yet.
Okay.
We're gonna hunt. We're gonna fish. We're gonna get.
You want to leave it on filling?
Trust me. I think we should probably do bare bones until we get food.
Once we get food, bare bones.
All right. Well,
okay.
Once we get food, can we adjust it? Can we turn it up?
That's okay.
Is that possible?
Yes, you can change it anytime.
All right. So once we get right now, it's meager because we don't start with much food. We spend a lot of money on clothes, looking good, feeling good. We're gonna hunt the buffalo. We're gonna get their meat, and then we're gonna be eating party. It's gonna be great. Okay.
Awesome. Well, let's get started, man. I'm gonna hit continue here.
Go for it. Let's do it.
And we're on the trail. We're chugging along, working our way along the Oregon Trail. Pizza got lost, Matt. We're 2 days in, and pizza got lost.
What do you mean pizza got lost?
Pizza got lost.
Okay. Is he driving the wagon?
We're back.
Okay.
We're back. Right. We're moving.
That's strike 1, pizza. That's strike 1.
We're moving.
Strike 3, you're going to be pulling the wagon.
Oh, no. All right. So, Matt, first of all, let's look at the status of our crew here.
Yeah.
Everyone else is fair, but Buster has a fever. We're down to 40 pounds of food. And how do I get away from this?
That's not good.
And we're at the Kansas River crossing. Do you want to try to hunt? Do you want to try and cross the river?
Okay, we're at the crossing. I think we got to hunt. We got to hunt, right? We got to get food.
Hunting is not allowed near the river crossing.
What do you mean not allowed?
No, too many people, too much risk.
What?
Yeah, unfortunate.
Who is going to stop us, Sean? That's what I'm wondering. Who is going to stop us?
The lawman, Matt.
All right. It's already July 13th. We missed the 4th of July because pizza got lost. Pizza got us lost for 10 days?
Yeah, Matt, this is going so poorly. I mean, Matt, we've only covered this little bit of distance on the map. We got to get all the way out to Oregon. Okay. I think we got to continue here. Now, do you want to attempt, it's 608 feet wide and 2 feet deep. Do you want to attempt to ford the river? You want to caulk the wagon and float it? We can't take the ferry for $5 because we have no money. So do you want to caulk the wagon or attempt to ford it? It's 2 feet deep.
We got to, come on, 2 feet. What is that? That's nothing. Ford that river. Let's go.
24 inches. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's see how we do here. We're doing okay. We're making our way.
We're going to be fine.
So far, so good.
Maybe on the other side of the river, we'll get to Hunt Buffalo.
You made it across. Good job.
Beautiful.
And we're moving along here.
Excellent. All right.
All right. I'm going to time out. I'm going to stop us here. McCool is suffering from exhaustion, so I've paused our movement. And Matt, I think we'll try and hunt. What do you say?
Yeah, Sean. When I first saw that, it's the font's a little small on my screen, so I thought it said he was suffering from enthusiasm. I was a little confused about that. Sean, you gotta aim straight, buddy.
Well, I'm aiming where they're. Hey, all right.
Oh, we got one.
I'm aiming where they're gonna be, Matt, not where they are.
Get that rabbit. Yeah, but the bullets are very slow. Nice. We got a buffalo.
Well, I shouldn't really waste all of our. Put a bullet in his brain. All right, I'm gonna end hunting. I think that's pretty good. Let's see how we did.
This game brings out the
we shot 1,000 pounds, but we're only able to carry 200. Oh no, that was wasteful.
Wait, we can only carry 200 pounds. Oh no.
Yeah, but that's good because we're back up. All right, I guess we can continue here.
I think we should have just made pizza carry all of it.
Buster was bitten by a snake.
By a snake. Okay.
Man, I'm starting to think this is dangerous. Oh, Matt, a fire in your wagon destroyed 24 sets of clothing, 102 bullets, and 177 pounds of food. Matt, we've lost it all. What's our status here? So we're all in poor conditions. Buster has a snake bite. McCool is exhausted. We're down to 6 sets of clothes and 28 pounds of food.
I want to know who started that fire. I bet it was pizza. So that's strike 2 pizza.
You think?
2.
I believe.
I almost guarantee it was pizza.
I think you can kick people off of your thing. I'm not sure. I'm
not just blaming pizza because he's probably an Italian immigrant. I'm just blaming pizza because this is probably his fault.
Now, Matt, we're at the Blue River crossing. It is 223 feet wide and 1.5 feet deep. Do you want to ford it or caulk it?
This time I'm feeling pretty good. It's only a foot and a half. That's like nothing. So let's just try to
it's a lot less wide. I think we can ford it just
I think we can do it.
The only problem is we're all exhausted.
All of our clothes burned. We brought so many clothes. We were going to look good. We were going to feel good. And
why did we invest in the most flammable thing you can get? Huge mistake. Oh no! Buster died of a snake bite.
No.
Oh my God! We're not even a quarter way through.
F's in the chat for Buster, everybody.
We heart you. We heart you, Buster.
Right.
Why couldn't it have been pizza?
Always in our prayer. I dramatically turn to Pizza and I say to him, "Should have been you, Pizza. It should have been you." Remember that. Remember that the rest of your days.
We needed some food, so
this is what Buster would have wanted. Us shooting the buffalo.
Yep. So we got some food. That's pretty cool.
Let's continue here. That's all right. I think we're gonna be just fine, Sean. I think we're gonna. Just fine.
McCool got sick and died. Oh no!
All right. F's in the chat for McCool, everybody. Very sad. Very sad. Couple of days.
We're all in very poor health. Do we need to rest?
All right. Here's the thing, right? We should rest, but also, thank you for the F in the chat, Lane. Thank you. The thing is, though, that now that 2 of our, not being morbid or cynical here, but 2 of our crew members have died, so that's less mouths, right? That means that it's more food for us. right? More food for us. Pizza somehow is
Oh,
still alive.
pizza has cholera.
Pizza is cholera. Okay.
But we've reached our first fort,
Okay.
Fort Kearney.
Good. I almost feel a little bit like an asshole for telling Pizza that it should have been him in the ground instead of Buster, but what can you do? What can you do? Maybe he'll pull through. Maybe Italians are resilient.
Yeah,
I think he'll
we're
pull
not
through.
doing good.
He'll be fine.
Matt, do you want to? So we don't have any money to buy anything.
Can we sell some of the buffalo that we shot?
Well, so we can look at trading, I believe. What do we want to get by trading? Money, or you want some objects?
Well, what objects?
Ox. Well, I think more ox would make us move faster. I'm not sure. Of course, food is always good. I mean, we've done good hunting, but for sure. And of course, money is good too because you can buy things with it.
Like more clothes. Clothes
Yes.
to replace the clothes that burn.
Yes, I mean, we still have 6 sets and 83 bullets if you wanted to trade those.
All right. Let's get some more, like, I guess more food? No, maybe an oxen. Maybe we get another oxen. There should be a way to tame one of the buffalo to make it into, like, pull your wagon for you. Look at this guy with his...
Sure, I'll trade you 1 ox for 110 pounds of food. Is it a deal? Well, we've been doing good hunting.
Wearing? This guy needs better clothes. I think we should trade our clothes to him.
He's got a very Johnny Depp look about him.
Because we have so many clothes, but...
Hell of a hat. Would you like to make this deal, Matt?
What does he want? 1 oxen for...
110 pounds of food.
For 110 pounds.
Now, we've been doing good hunting.
We've been doing very good hunting. I think this guy's trying to rip us off.
Oh, so you don't want to take the deal?
How much food do we have? Where's the food?
169 pounds.
So we would give up 110 pounds of that. That's a lot of, but there's only 2 of us now, I think.
3
of us. We have 3 oxen. It's a tough one. Yeah, let's make the deal. Let's do it. We could always shoot more ox.
A real wheeler dealer.
Right.
All right. Well, if you're ready, we'll keep going here. I don't think there's anything else to do here. So,
is there a way we can rest until we don't have cholera? Until Pizza gets better? No?
Nope. We don't have time, Matt. It's already August.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, we took the wrong trail.
Pizza.
Oh. Pizza's back. He's well again.
Damn it, Pizza. Pizza's well. Of course he is. Of course he is.
I'm going to stop.
He's going to be just fine.
We're just about out of food, so let's see
if Pizza will survive this whole trip. We'll be dead before Pizza will be.
Dang it.
Can't believe he got us lost for 10 days.
What a schmuck. Die, damn you! Die! Okay. That was embarrassing. 200 pounds of food. All right. Matt, this is good. We're doing good. Everybody's in fair condition.
Okay, except for the 2 that are deceased.
Right.
We're doing good. We're doing all right.
Listen, not all 5 of us were going to make it. Let's be realistic.
No. This is the Oregon Trail, Sean.
Yes. This isn't a fun time. We've already gone 500 miles.
Scenery just changed.
We're at Chimney Rock. Iconic.
We're also out of water.
I don't know if you can buy. You can't buy or trade for water. I don't know how you get water.
Isn't this Auld Lang Syne? Isn't this like the New Year's song?
It is. It is. It was the copyright-free music they could afford for this game. All right. Should we continue?
Yeah, let's keep going. No time to admire the scenery.
Eagle has a fever, and we have had bad water. Water. This is not good, buddy.
Oh. How do
Bad
we get
water
water?
again. Our health's in very poor condition, Matt.
But how do we get water? Where's the water? Like, there
I
should
think
be
you
an
just
option to
find
get
it. It's
water.
just it's late August and
What is this? Mad Max? Like,
no
there should be
grass for the oxen.
an
Well,
option
now we're at
for
a
water
fort.
somewhere. This looks
Fort
like there's
Laramie.
plenty of water. Fort Lorraine.
Yeah, we're not in great shape. Let's see, Matt. Now looking at our supplies here, we seem to be doing okay. I don't know. Do you think we need to trade for anything, or
Well,
maybe
here's
take
okay.
a day or two of rest?
Eagle's got a fever, right?
Yep.
Eagle's been a pretty solid crewman for our team so far, but I think his last service to us might be this. Is there a way we can sell Eagle to the men at Fort Lorraine and use that money to buy water?
Unfortunately, not. Not only can you not trade a human being, you also can't buy water. So
That's insane. The both of those are insane to me in this game.
we have no way
okay.
of carrying water, of transporting it. You get it where you find it. But the good news is, Matt, we've all been upgraded to poor condition.
Better than very poor.
That's
think
right.
We're making some progress. All right.
That's
we
right.
may just pull this off. We may just pull this off, guys.
Where are we on the map here? All right, we're about a third of the way there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unless you think we need to buy or trade, should we continue?
We got to get more food, right? Somehow.
We're doing okay on food. We got 97 pounds left.
But it's all red. It's red, like saying that's not good.
Is that what that means? I thought it meant it was getting low because it's under 100 pounds.
Oh, I mean, it could be that. All right, yeah. Should we get more clothes? We lost a lot of clothes in that fire.
I clicked for us to keep going.
All right, we'll figure it out.
But we keep running into no grass and no water. Oh, we had a wagon. Matt, this is why you need a wagon wheel. We had it break, but we were able to mend it. We'd be screwed if it broke.
Yeah.
No water, no grass. Matt, we're in the desert. This is bad.
Yeah.
I'm getting nervous here.
Only bad things seem like they're going to happen now.
All right. Well, I'm going to pause. We got 25 pounds left. Let's try to hunt some more here. Although we're in the middle of nowhere, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get anything.
Squirrel?
Oh, here we go.
Deer. There's always some deer. Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot.
There, that's what I'm talking about. Kaboom.
Yeah.
Gonna eat like kings.
Right. Very nice shot.
Okay, we're already at September 10th.
Okay.
But the grass is looking green again.
Yep.
Independence Rock.
Ooh, I like this track. It's like a RuneScape banger right there.
Now we're poor in all ways, but we've still got our 4 oxen, 6 sets of clothes, 68 bullets, and 200 pounds of food. But no money.
We are rich in spirit, Sean. We are rich in American spirit. So let's persevere. How's Eagle's fever? Is his fever?
He's good. He's back, but now he has the measles.
Oh God!
Oh
this
no!
Eagle,
Get a load of
Eagle
this
can't
guy.
catch a break. Can't catch a break. That Eagle.
That's tough, man. And we're down to just 3 of us.
Poor guy.
We're cruising along here, and now we're at the South Pass. This is good. Now, Matt, do you think our pace has been steady? Do you think we need to pick it up? It's already September 22nd, and we're not even halfway there.
I think we have enough food now. Remember I said we got to keep we can pick it up. We can pick it up.
You want to go to
now.
strenuous?
A lot of our clothes we were looking good and feeling good, but a lot of our clothes burned. So I think we can pick up the pace.
Okay. Should we keep going?
Let's do it.
Now, the trail divides here. Do we want to head to Fort Bridger to buy supplies or take the shortcut to the Green River? Now, I will stress, we have no money.
No money. And you said we can't offer Eagle.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Happy
fireworks?
4th of July. Oh yeah,
Happy
my neighbor's
4th
shooting them
of
off right
July.
over there. I think we should take the shortcut. I think time is of the essence.
If you hadn't told me they were fireworks, I would have thought that was your cat.
My cat is
Would have
just
thought-
exploding with excitement.
I would have guessed maybe he's not so fond of the 4th of July, King Charles.
No, I don't know what he is. He doesn't really bother him, to be totally honest. He's pretty chill all around.
Good. Let's take the shortcut. Unless you want to buy a wagon wheel.
We don't have any money. We don't have any money.
We could sell some buffalo.
Eagle is well again.
Good. Glad to hear it. No, let's keep going. That's a snake. That's
But we're
good.
back in the desert a bit here. No water, bad water, no grass. It's September 30th, and we have reached the Green River crossing.
Just like the other river we crossed.
Now, this river is 400 feet wide and 20 feet deep. We can ford it, caulk it, or take the ferry. We don't have any money. So do you want to caulk it or ford it?
I think we got to caulk that wagon up.
All right. Caulking scares the crap out of me. It's a scary operation.
A lot of things could go wrong here, but it looks like we're going to make it. Looks like we're going to pull through.
What a relief.
Excellent. Shaun, we might make it on our first try.
Somehow, believe it or not.
Wow.
But
this is honestly, I think this is the farthest. It might surprise you, but this is probably the farthest I have ever made it in this game.
You know this is a game for children, right? Oh, good old Soda Springs.
Oh, okay. The music made me think something
here.
bad was going to happen, but
no,
tricked me.
No, it's fantastic. It's Soda Springs.
Soda Springs.
We still have our 4 oxen. We got 45 pounds of food. I think we've gotten lucky. No damage to the wagon. At this point, we could potentially trade, but otherwise, we can keep moving.
We are really, really doing great here.
We're good at this.
We are good.
We're more than halfway. Should we continue?
We could probably afford to pick up the pace a little bit, right?
Well, we're at strenuous now. We could go to grueling. It's actually, they define these. So steady is 8 hours a day. Strenuous is 12 hours a day. Grueling is 16 hours a day.
That's not what our crew is really about. We're a very leisurely crew.
All right.
I think strenuous we can keep it at.
Stick with strenuous. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep going.
Only because we're kind of running out of food.
Well, I'm going to stop us here. Let's go hunting. See what's out there. Now, Matt, did you ever play any of the later editions of this game?
Yeah.
Like any of the remakes or the later ones?
Not like too recently. But I remember I feel like the version we played when we got to like almost like middle school era, that was a little newer than this one, but this is definitely the one I remember. And this is the deluxe version.
Yeah, the only thing is, I just remember they got harder. Like this one, it was like they got more complex and more difficult. This one is pretty simple.
By the way, pizza has a fever.
Oh no, poor pizza.
Hey, folks in the chat, if you want to tell us about your favorite Oregon Trail memories, what is your favorite memory you have playing this game in school? I remember personally we got to play it only like once in a while. This was like our reward, kind of like if you finished your typing, right? Your Mavis Beacon or your type to learn, then you got to play some Oregon Trail. That was like your reward. Or you can go on coolmath.com.
Oh, that's another fun
site.
Yeah, we had we had those the bubble max in the multiple colors with the round puck mice. And it was this, and then you had like the kid picks. Oh, pizza died.
No, pizza.
No!
Damn it all. We should have kept an eye on that fever, huh?
Dingle and Eagle are left.
Well,
Their conditions very poor. I think we should probably rest and
F in
mourn.
the chat for pizza, everybody. That was sad.
Mad love.
We lost a
Mad
good
love.
one. My condolences to his Italian family back home in the old country.
And now Eagle has a fever.
God, it's all grim now.
This is Eagle's dead. No, no. Why, God? Why?
F's in the chat all around for Eagle, everybody. We lost a real good one this time. This is much more sad than watching pizza die.
I will blame here in the chat. Lots of loss and grief in this game. This is a children's game. I want to point out this is an educational children's game for children.
Hopefully, you're learning a lot about the Oregon Trail.
Basically, that it sucked.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty much the takeaway here. The grand takeaway is that it was not a fun time. It's a fun time for us because we are buying new clothes. We're looking good. We're feeling good. But it's a really bad time for pizza. A really bad time for Eagle, Buster, and
the whole gang.
Who is left? Who's alive still?
Just Dingle.
Just Dingle. Just Dingle, right?
Now, Matt, we have traveled 1,440 miles, and we have probably about another 400 miles left. I think we should take the pace back to steady. I think we should up the rations to filling. We've only got one guy. He's got to survive.
That's it. And we've got plenty of food. We just have to not get sick.
Right. And my concern is it's already October 26th. So the weather's only going to get worse. I'm going to hit continue here, Matt. Now, the river is 1,000 feet wide and 6 feet deep. Do you want to ford it, caulk it, or hire an Indian to help for 3 sets of clothes?
We have so many clothes, Sean.
Well, no, we don't. We have 6, but we haven't really been using them, so
I think we should do it. I think we should hire a
Native American.
A Native American to help us. Thank you. To help us along there. This game came out in 1986, folks.
Yeah. And look at that. We made it safely.
Like oh no,
excellent.
It came out in 1972. Yeah, so this is an older game.
Matt, this is going bad. Game. No water. Bad water. Dingle's dead! No! Everyone in your party has died.
That's it.
Many wagons failed to make it all the way to Oregon.
Everybody. Well, how far did we make it?
We made it like a good. I don't know. We made it quite far.
It was good. That was good. Thank you, Max. It was. That was good. That was all right. I think.
It was devastating. I'm devastated.
You want to try one more time? See run through it with the different specs.
I think so, but let's try and keep up the pace here. I want to hit new game. Any names from the chat, from you, Matt? Any names to throw in here?
Let's go to it's a good idea. Let's go to the chat. Let's see. Throw out some names on there. We've got 5. Remember, you got like the main character, the mainstay, and then you've got like 4 side characters.
The friends.
All the friends that come along on the way. I want to leave. Maybe this time we could McCool Jr. or McCool II. Just like the name. Satan. I like that. Did you come up with that, Sean, or is that someone from the chat?
No, nobody. Nothing in the chat.
Matt, McCool II, Satan, and the Big Bopper.
And any other names, Matt?
Hot dog. We did say we were going to add hot dog.
Oh, there you go. I like
Yep.
that. That's a good mix. Now, what occupation? We started with farmer last time.
We did. Big Bopper, I feel like is a blacksmith or a
Love it.
merchant. Blacksmith. Let's go with blacksmith. Let's see.
Now, we picked it, but I will tell you, based on this, in
Yeah.
the middle, $800 starting cash, more likely to repair broken wagon parts. So that's helpful.
Cool.
All right.
That is helpful. I feel like we kind of needed that in our last adventure.
Now, Matt, we've got double the money to start with, which is good. Any thoughts or changes to your strategy you learned from the first time around?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. I feel like we did really, really well last time.
Well, throw some numbers at me. How many oxen?
We got on quite well with 3. So I feel like 3 is the number I'd pick.
You want to stick with 3? Okay. Sets of clothing.
Look good, feel good. That's what it's about. So
Sure, but they're flammable.
yeah, but like so are wagon wheels, also flammable. I think
fair.
look good, feel good. We need like 33 sets of clothes. How about that? 30,
Okay.
30's good. Yeah.
Boxes of bullets.
We'll spend all the rest of it on bullets, and let's just see what we have here.
Spend all the rest of it?
Yeah, let's just like see what we've got with that.
Well, that would be like the game won't let me buy that many. There's only 99 for sale, so I can do 99. But
yeah,
that still leaves us with
that
still leaves us with $212.
Oh, okay. We're in good shape here. I don't know if we need 99 bullets. You're a crack shot, Sean. You're a good marksman. So I feel like
I'm going to put 99. In 20. Should we get some spare parts now that we have a little cash? Maybe one of each.
Yeah, I think we can afford to splurge a little bit.
And then if we do that and we do the rest on food, what's that?
Yeah. What's that? What's the damage there?
No, we can do more than that. We could do, if I do 750, and then we don't have to spend all the money.
We don't. That's true.
I might do. All right, how does this look to you?
We can hire like ferry and stuff if we don't.
Yeah, and buy things as we go along at the different stops. I'm worried. I really would like to go to 4 oxen, but I'm going to back this off to there. All right, Matt. 4 oxen, 33 sets of clothes, 20 boxes of bullets, a spare wheel, axle, and tongue, and 750 pounds of food. What do you think?
I think we're all in. I think we're
Dynamite.
Ready. Let's full stop to Oregon.
Now, you have this decision to make again, Matt. What time of year do you want to start? Between March and August? You chose July last time.
Maybe we go like May. Well, like, is there a disadvantage to starting early? Because then, like, I feel like the earlier you start,
cold weather, late spring snowstorms, things like that.
No, that would be the advantage to starting. Is there like any bad?
No, those are bad, Matt. You don't want to run into a snowstorm and cold weather.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Like,
yeah.
So okay, so starting in March, for example, it'd be like harder in the beginning.
I would think yes. Easier. May, I think, is a good choice.
Yeah, I was gonna go April. What do you think
about
April?
April? We can go April. I like April. We'll go April.
Go April.
All right, Matt. Ta-da! It is April 1st, 1848, Independence, Missouri. Now, before we get going, we got to pick a few things, starting with our pace. Would you like it to be steady, strenuous, or grueling?
We were doing quite well with a steady pace, I thought.
Well, you know, this is just my thought. We're healthy. We got energy. I think now is the time to pick up some ground early. Okay.
No,
and then we can always back off.
That's true. That's valid. So,
I think strenuous is good.
Let's do strenuous, yeah.
Now, what about rations? Filling, meager, or bare bones? Does it say on here what those mean?
I think we started
at bare bones, because we didn't buy much food.
But it said your health may suffer.
Yes.
So that was why everybody was getting sick and we lost 2 people like really early.
You do have to feed them.
But maybe you want to go meager now, lighten up later, like.
Yeah, we can start there and see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to hit the old Oregon Trail?
Do it.
All right. We're chugging here. The grass is green. We're hustling along here throughout April, and we've already reached the Kansas River crossing. Everyone's in good health. Now it is 648 feet wide and 7 feet deep. Do you want to ford it, caulk it, or take the ferry for $5?
Quite deep. I think let's caulk that. Let's caulk that wagon up. What do you think about that?
Well, you got to remember, Matt, $5 back then is about $3.6 million today. Oh, no, Matt!
Oh, and we're all dead.
Oh, no! Unfortunately, nobody was injured, and you recovered all your supplies.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
We're just really wet.
Yeah. Okay, great. I thought that meant we all died, so that's good.
And we're already to another river crossing, the Big Blue River crossing. Now, Matt, this one is 255 feet wide, 5.5 deep. We can ford it or caulk it.
Tough call.
I think you got to caulk it. I think 5.5. I mean, it's not very wide.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what is your like deep limit? Do you have like a caulk limit? Like what river is
3
too
feet?
Deep?
Like if it's over my waist.
3 feet deep is too. That's too. So over 3.
Yeah,
that's your limit. Okay,
that would be me.
Okay, yeah, that'd be probably about me too. Let's caulk it. Let's caulk it up.
We'll caulk it. We're crossing. Oh no, Matt! Not again.
But it's all right. We'll be fine.
Nobody was injured. You recovered all your support. We're so good at this game.
We're good. We are really good at this game.
We are juggernauts. We're flying through this thing. We might have enough time to go and then go back to Missouri and do it again. Fort Kearney, Matt. Let's see how everyone's doing fair. We've got 4 oxen, 33 sets of clothes, all the bullets, 640 pounds of food. I don't think we really need to buy or trade anything.
No, I think we're doing
I think we're good to keep going.
Great. Let's keep going.
It's April 14th already. We're chugging along here. Making good times. But we've lost the trail, Matt. We're delayed a few days. But we're back. We're moving. Hot dog was bitten by a snake. So delicious.
Hot dog. Yeah.
What a fool.
Yeah. Oh, well. Is there anything we can, do for hot dog? In New York?
I think back in these days, Matt, you would just take cocaine.
Yes.
I don't know if we have any. We've reached Chimney
Matt's
Rock.
general store didn't offer us any. So.
No.
Maybe you got to be on the inn. You got to be really good with them to offer you.
I think we can keep going, Matt. We continue to do well. People are in good shape. We just got to hope Hot Dog pulls through.
Yeah, keep rolling along.
Hot Dog is well again. I should screenshot that. Hot Dog is well again.
Here we go. Hot Dog.
And we're at Fort Laramie, Matt. We've already gone 640 miles. It's May 3rd. And the crew is good. They're all fair, and we still have all our stuff and a bunch of food. Good. This is borderline boring.
I know. I think we could probably pick up the pace here, right?
Yeah, you want to pick up the pace a little bit? Go to grueling?
Pace. Yeah. We're doing great.
Really push these people.
Let's do it.
I agree.
Let's keep them on their toes.
All right. Let's
do it.
That's
what Dingle would have wanted.
Continue. Oh, we found some wild fruit. That's pretty cool. But McCool, too, was bitten by a snake.
Oh, these damn snakes everywhere.
They are everywhere. But we're chugging here. It's already May 10th. But we took the wrong trail again. We're so bad at directions. I don't know what's going on. But McCool 2 is doing well.
Nice.
And we're moving again. And we're at Independence Rock. Let's see how the crew's doing. They're all fair. So we're still in it here. Where are we on the map? No, we're about halfway.
We are rocking, Sean.
I haven't even had to hunt yet. You would think the food we bought hundreds of miles ago would have gone bad. Oh, an ox is sick.
Oh.
That's not good. We got bad water. No grass. I think our Fortunes might be changing. Our health is poor. I don't know, Matt.
Maybe we got to switch back to
Well, you want to try
not be
resting
grueling.
for a couple days? I mean, we're making great time.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's rest for like what, 2-3 days,
Why
4
can't I?
days.
No, there we go. Let's see how that does. All right, we're back to fair. Now, Matt, do you want to head to Fort Bridger to buy supplies or take the shortcut to the Green River?
Do we need supplies? How are we doing with that? I think we're probably good, right?
We're doing great. We're doing great.
Yeah,
I don't think we
let's
need
take
any.
that shortcut. Let's take the shortcut.
No grass for the oxen. No grass for the oxen. No water. It's dry out there. Our health is poor. It's already June 1st. Bad water. And we're at Green River Crossing. Everybody's in poor condition, but we're hanging in there. We still have 150 pounds of food, so let's see about the river here, Matt. We can attempt to ford it, caulk it, or take the ferry. It's 400 feet wide and 20 feet deep.
That is a deep river.
You think now would be the time to spend on the ferry? I mean, we have $170.
I was just gonna say, I think we should spend on the splurge a little bit on that ferry, take the ferry across.
Well, it would be our luck that the ferry sank, but we'll hope for the best here. We made it. This is great. We're past the 1,000-mile mark. And we'll continue
Shaun,
to chug along.
have you ever completed this game? Have you ever made it to Oregon?
Yes. Oh, many times.
Many times. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even in the hard, like the newer version, the hard version.
The newer version, no.
Have.
Oh, Matt,
Yeah,
hang on. We got to stop for a minute here. We're in very poor health.
Yeah.
I think maybe we got to back the pace off a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, maybe.
And
are we still going at grueling?
Yeah, I took it down to strenuous, and also hunting. We're down to 80 pounds. So let's see if we can't take care of business here. Show them what's what.
Oh yeah, not a lot of. Oh, there you go. Nice shot.
Boom, 2 shots. Kaplow.
Nice shot.
Oh, but I only brought back 113 pounds. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Not ideal, but better than nothing.
But we're at Soda Springs. We're continuing to do pretty well. We're in very poor condition, which is not ideal. We're doing great on time. I'm going to throw on a few more rest days, I think. That tends to help.
That might be good. Keep everybody in some good spirits. Rest at Soda Springs.
Now we're at poor. You ready to keep going?
Yeah. Going.
All right. No water, no grass. Not great. Oh, we had a wagon tongue break, but we could fix it. But Hot Dog was bitten by a snake.
Again.
Let's see how we do. You know, Matt, we have a bunch of money. I'm going to go to the store here and take a look. We have a bunch of... You want to buy some food? And maybe... I don't think we need more bullets.
More clothes, maybe.
You want to buy some more clothes? We have 33 right now.
Yeah, I feel like you never could have enough clothes, you know.
All right, you want to do like...
Look good, feel good.
God, they're fucking expensive. They're $20 here, Matt.
Wow. This guy makes a killing.
We can get one.
It's a killing over here. We're at Fort... Where are we? Fort Hull? Fort Hall?
Fort Hall.
Fort Hall Originals.
Let's see. Check our status here.
Should I brim the hat up like this? What do you think about that? Is that how it's supposed to look?
I think that's very bad, and you should not do that.
Okay.
I'm your friend, and I'm going to be honest with you. There you go.
You're right. I think you're right.
That's better.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's a classic.
How about,
it's a classic.
Tilted a bit? The backwards?
Oh, backwards is dope. I vote for backwards. That's pretty great.
That actually is very cool. I like that.
That's
Okay.
cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's very Samuel L. Jackson. Oh no, Matt, we have our first death. Hot dog died of a snake bite. Yep.
Because I turned the hat. Who do we lose? Hot dog? We lost
Hot dog. Those damn
F's in the
snakes.
chat for hot dog, everybody.
Peace and love.
A good man.
Peace and love.
Our first death, and we're more than halfway through. I think that's pretty good.
However, we're all in very poor condition, which is not great. McCool 2 is suffering from exhaustion. I've stopped us here. How are we doing on time? We're 60 miles to the land. I don't really want to stop. I'm just worried about McCool 2. We're going to start. It's July 4th, Matt. And we've reached Snake River. Our health is busted.
Yeah.
Throw some rest days on there.
I challenged the fates by flipping my hat around, and it has not. It
was all about the hat. Well, McCool 2 is well again.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
We still have McCool 2. We still have Satan. Satan's been doing all right. I don't think Satan's gotten sick at all this whole trip.
No, really, very few people have. It's just Hot Dog and McCool 2 are kind of risk prone.
Yeah.
1,000 feet wide, 6 feet deep river. We can ford it, caulk it, or hire local help for 3 sets of clothes, which I think is a great deal. We have a lot of sets of clothes.
We do. And see, this is why you buy the clothes. This is why you buy the clothes. You can use them to bribe Native Americans to help you cross the river.
Let's see if it helped. Boom.
Native Americans have sabotaged your cart. They're taking everything from it.
We made it, but an ox died, Matt.
How? What?
It's brutal out there. No water, no water, no water. Trail is impassable. No grass for the oxen. I'm down to 23 pounds of food. I'm going to go out hunting. I hope because there's no water out here, so I don't even know if we're going to get any wildlife. We got one.
Shot.
All right, let's see what we got from that. 38 pounds. Not good. We're coming up to a fort here, so I'm going to hope for the best. We're going to have to buy some food here.
Feeling my calves here. I feel like I walked a lot on my trip.
You probably
I've got
did.
a lot of muscles down here now. It's very good. Okay.
All right. How's our stat? Everyone's doing poor. We're down to 3 oxen, 0 pounds of food. How are we doing on money here? We can get some food. I'd really like to get another oxen, but I want food as well. Well, I guess 3's okay. Okay.
We could always sell some clothes. We're doing all right with clothes.
We can? Well, I wonder how many ox can we get for... Let's see if they'll trade us clothes for an ox. Nobody's got one to spare. Damn you, creepy child. The art in this game is just horrific.
Excuse
me,
sir.
Is so bad.
I've got no oxen to spare. Please help me. Take me away with
Child of Satan.
I would like to join your crew.
Horrible. All right. Well, we're doing great, Matt. We're like right near where we died last time. So,
yeah. I remember in the later games you were allowed to choose your course, right?
Yeah, it was a lot more options. You could buy and sell more things. There was different. Yeah, it was much more robust of an engine.
Because I feel like I think I remember now. I think this game we didn't play it, but like we watched our teacher play it at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, when we were like probably a little bit older, we played the more advanced version ourselves. But I think this was one of the ones that the teacher just like played in front of us.
I mean, you'll have to tell me, Matt.
That
Is
was
this
our
a good spectator
computer
game?
class. I think so. I think it's a good like talking through kind of game. I feel like you can it's a good game to have a co-pilot for. Bounce ideas off of each other. That's how we've been so successful.
We've made it farther than any other point. We're in the Blue Mountains.
Blue Mountains, but McCool too has been bitten by a snake.
He's got a snake bite,
So
unfortunately.
he may
But we're
die.
doing well
We'll see.
otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone is in poor condition. It's August 11th. I'm going to throw a few more rest days on. I'm worried about our health. We're making good time here. See if McCool 2 can recover.
Yeah, this doesn't seem that bad, actually. This
Now,
is like a regular road trip.
It's pretty straightforward. The trail divides here. Do you want to head to Fort Walla Walla to buy supplies or take the shortcut?
I feel like we're pretty good on supplies, right?
I would agree. I think we can take the shortcut.
Take that shortcut. Yeah, that's been the case for most of the night.
Bad water, rough trail, bad water, health very poor. A fire in your wagon destroyed 319 bullets. But McCool 2 is well again. But McCool 2 has the measles.
Oh, no. Out of the frying pan into the fire. But we're almost in Oregon.
We're so damn close.
We're going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it this time.
We've reached the main river here. McCool 2 still has the measles.
We're going to be fine.
Now, Matt, the trail divides. Do you want to take the Barlow Toll Road or raft down the river? And I will tell you, someone who's made it this far in the game, rafting down the river is more fun.
Yeah, let's raft down that river.
This is the exciting interactive portion of the game. It's a trip down the Columbia River. You've built a raft and loaded your supplies. Use your mouse to steer the raft down the river. You can steer it left and right by moving the mouse. It's rough in spots with lots of rocks, so it's really going to be on me, Matt, to make sure I don't crash us into anything.
Okay, Shaun, I believe in you. You got this.
And now listen, Matt, I know you've played Xbox and PlayStation. You're used to some intense graphics, realistic. Boy, wait until you see this thing in action. I'm going to hit begin rafting. Might take a minute to load. The CD-ROM is. So I got to look at these rocks coming at you. High speed.
Yep. Doing good so far.
And this is intense. So we're flying down the river here on the raft. You can see on the right sort of our status. Oh no, Matt. Oh no.
Well, nice. Okay.
Some dangerous stuff here. We're so close. I wonder how McCool's measles are doing. I'm scared for him.
Yeah, I think he'll be. He'll pull through. He's a McCool. They have a bloodline of resilience.
A long history.
Except for that time that the other McCool died.
Right. Other than that, though.
But he made it far. I feel like he didn't die right away. So
pulling up on shore, Matt. Let's see. Hey, we did it!
Yes. Look at us.
Absolutely incredible.
Look at us.
We arrived on August 26th after leaving on April 1st and received the following number of points. 4 people arriving in poor health, a wagon, 3 oxen, some parts, clothing, food, dollars. Our score, 2,684 points. We've made it onto the Oregon Trail list of legends.
Wow. Legends.
So you could get a high score in this game.
Yeah. We were legends.
Wow.
All right, there you have it. Oregon Trail. I did not expect to win at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I learned a lot about history, but
I was going to ask you. Yeah, what did you learn about the Oregon Trail?
Well, there is information in the game if you click the learn more and I don't think anyone actually did that.
Do we have time for another? What do you think?
I don't think we do, Matt, but there's always next time. What's the next game on your list?
Next time, I believe we can do. Well, the one that I have queued up is Where in the World is Carmen San Diego?
Oh, yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
No, I'd love to do that.
So, other than that, though, this has kind of given me some ideas. Kind of giving me some more ideas, Shaun, about the because you mentioned earlier kid picks, and you mentioned
Yes.
earlier some other computer games that were, I think, very popular in our youth. Maybe we'll throw those into the mix. Of course, we still have Chrono Trigger that we're working our way through with all of our rock themed characters in there. So we've got a lot coming up
Well, and can I
for
tease
sure.
one other thing, Matt?
Yeah, go ahead,
Matt,
go right ahead.
hold on to your shorts.
Oh,
Hold on to your fancy Irish hat because Sean Timber is coming back for 2024, Matt. And this year's theme, there's a theme for the month.
okay.
And it's going to be up for the eats, a month of delicious delectables.
Ooh,
Name subject to change. But it's a
okay.
food-themed month. We're going to cook, we're going to eat, we're going to talk about food. It is a food-themed month, and I got a bunch of stuff planned.
Okay, I'm excited.
I think it's going to be fun.
Sean Timber is fast approaching. You're right. We're already in July here. So
Get excited.
month of Sean.
But we got a lot of great stuff coming up. Well, this is great, Matt.
Yeah.
This is great. Of course,
as well.
people should, if you enjoyed tonight's episode, I'm sure you'll enjoy our
Yeah.
others at upfordebate.tv. Wherever you get podcasts, subscribe with the video version on YouTube and follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/upfordebatetv. We are live there sometimes. Definitely hit that follow button so you get that nice alert. And of course, you can get a hold of us upfordebatetv@gmail.com. Now,
And if you'd like to read along with our summer reading books, go ahead and pick up your copy of Space Jam, the novelization, and If I Did It.
yeah, I wish that were a joke. Now, have you read any of them, Matt? Did you read any of them on your trip?
I have not.
Okay.
On my trip to Ireland, I was reading other things. I did not want to bring O.J. Simpson's book along.
I brought it on my trip. I read it on an airplane. OJ.
Did you?
The OJ book. Yes, I read the whole thing. It's actually pretty interesting. So
I would like to. Did you bring the physical copy or did you?
Yeah. Oh no, the physical copy.
Did anybody ask you any questions on the trip?
Nobody. My coworker, I was in the aisle. He was on the other side of me on the aisle, and he didn't even notice. So no, I don't. No, nobody noticed. But I did. It was funny because I got on the way there. I was reading it and got to the plane, and I literally had gotten to the chapter where he talks about the murder because the whole beginning, like their relationship and all that. And I'm like, oh man, I got to get off the plane. I want to read about the murder. It was bad. Yeah. So, but it is an interesting book. I gotta hop on the rest of them here. But yeah, that'll be coming up too. So awesome stuff. Thanks everybody for joining us on this July 4th. On behalf of Matt, I'm Sean. We appreciate you being here. We're going to see you next time for another great episode of Up for Debate.
Top of the morning.